Hi folks, in this video I want to show you how I made this wooden basket using really just the new cordless Mini Grinder 1000 or MG1000. I used a chainsaw to rough it out, and I did use the spheroplane briefly just to get the nice round shape, but of course this could be done almost entirely just with the Mini Grinder. Anyway, hope you enjoy. So I start by using the chainsaw to cut away waste areas and to smooth out the rough shape using the turbo plane. It gives the rough shape of the bottom of the basket. Turning it over, I use the chainsaw again just to cut out the rough profile of where the handle is going to go. The spheroplane came in handy here for roughing out the shape, or actually to bringing it down to a nice sort of spherical shape, purposely leaving a few rough edges. Of course, I used it without the dust extraction because I'm outside. Dust wasn't a problem. Here I'm just getting a rough level so that the base of the basket is roughly parallel with the top of the basket, and the spheroplane can be used for planing as well. So with it set to a 0 position, I get a really nice flat cut. So now I'm marking out the handle. And cutting off the waste areas just using a chainsaw. Spheroplane was also useful just in getting a nice accurate curve on that handle. So this is where the Mini Grinder really comes into the fore. I'm able to penetrate, get into very deep areas that I can't with any other tool. Sometimes I remove the handle just to get better access into there. Found the tool very, very controllable. You can even hang on to the arm of the Mini Grinder to get better control. I swapped now to the sanding disc. I use a very coarse disc, and I've removed the guard because I want access into this internal areas, etc. And I don't need dust extraction because I'm outside. I've turned the motor down to position 1, the slowest speed. You still get really great torque and really good grinding. So now I'll just mark out the where I want to chisel, some lines into emulate sort of reeds, and then I'll texture the sides of the bowl to look like it's been woven. Now, I did a few experiments with the Mini Pro, and by texturing like this, it looks fairly even. And I found that if I staggered the little cuts so that it's like a brickwork, then that looks really good. Looks like it's been a weave. I must admit that I found this part of it enjoyable. Not that I found it easy to keep doing it. I eventually ended up just dabbing it all over the place, but it still came out great.
contour sander was perfect for going over this, just to put a little bit of a flat section. It makes the texture stand out when you put a bit of sanding over the top of it. The wood is white Capote, and as I got near the end of this, I realised that it looked a bit too bland. It looked like it had been made of pottery or something, so I decided to add a bit of colour to the textured surface to make it look a little bit more like a proper basket.
So here's the finished product. I'm quite happy with it. The wood, just to reiterate that, is white Capote. You can do it with any piece of wood. I like the idea of sort of superimposing a kind of a uniform sphere over a rough shape, but you can do any shape at all. And to be perfectly clear, this could all be done just with the mini grinder. It probably took me, I would say, of actual time working on it, about 4 hours, although I actually did it over 2 days. But I don't think there'd be much more time than that spent on it. So there it is. I hope you have a good time trying to do something similar.